Today we have a really interesting one. We are continuing our exploration of obscure supervillains. This time, we have this right here. You can see Strange Tales number 113. To some of you keen-eyed comic book fans, that should already be enough to tell you who we're fucking learning about today. But look, even the flaming Human Torch is helpless before the supernatural power of PlantMan. Yeah, PlantMan. When I first saw that one, Jesus Christ. Because all these are related. Porcupine, Scarecrow, PlantMan. There's a couple others. And they're all related in some way. I'm not going to tell you what it is. But yeah, some of you already know. Some of you already know where I'm going with this. I can't escape. The wet dew from the trees and the bushes. They're all the slaves of PlantMan. Look at that. He's showering him with dew. It's weird. Look at the PlantMan. He looks like some kind of generic mafioso, but in his hand, he's got like a ninja star in his hand, and it's all mysterious. He doesn't actually look like that, but it's funny. Human Torch. Yeah, this is actually a Human Torch, which isn't the first time I featured Human Torch on this channel, but this is the first time I featured Johnny Storm's Human Torch on this channel. Also, we're going to meet the Torch's newest girlfriend, the lovely Doris Evans. Never heard of Doris Evans. I don't know anything about Doris Evans, but she's in this issue. So there's that. One afternoon in Glenville, Johnny Storm realizes, look at this bullshit. Yipes, I'm late for my date with Doris Evans. Oh, you're leading with the good stuff, I see. I gotta change to the torch and get to that cute chick fast. Flame on. Oh yeah, I forgot the Human Torch is like a ladies' man. It's been ages since I read a Fantastic Four. I should probably do that. Now to give that doll the thrill of a lifetime. Lucky girl to have Torch for a flame. I can hardly wait to see her expression when I come zooming in. But little does the Human Torch know that this is the coming of the PlantMan. Yes, that is right. The PlantMan is the one who shall be coming in this episode. Johnny Storm, how dare you fly here in that freakish fiery getup? What do you think this is, a circus? Is that her? Is that Doris Evans? I don't know, man. Jesus, Torch. Probably could have did better. I don't know. Who am I to judge? What do I know about beauty? Look at this mug. Holy smoke, I don't get it. Doris is mad as a hornet. For what? And I'm assuming this gentleman here with these oddly shaped clippers, this is probably the PlantMan. Well, he's balding, so clearly he's evil. Let's see, Dick Ayers did the art on this one, and you can tell. It's very beautiful, very beautiful. I'm very inspired. What a nerve, making such a corny, dramatic entrance. Someone would think you were flashing in a battle someone instead of escorting a young lady. Yeah, he's the Human Torch. I gotta say, what did you expect? What did you think was gonna happen? He was gonna come sliding in on a slide of ice? Nah. Holy cow, there's just no way to figure out a female. Don't be afraid, I can flame off any part of myself at will. I'll tell you what, I'll fly you with me to... No, what if you dropped me? That's a good point. That's a good point. Or you might burn me accidentally. Please change back to your normal self. I like you, Johnny. Not those freakish stunts of yours. Yeah, whatever. Dames are all the killjoys. Little Johnny's growing up. He's learning stuff. All right, now what? What is? Maybe I bugged your dad too. Think I should apologize? Not now, Johnny. He's having a terrific argument with the gardener. A gardener who looks suspiciously like a PlantMan. I'm fed up with you, Sam. I've told you again and again to stop fooling around with that crazy invention of yours. And to cut the lawn, nothing else. My invention isn't crazy. I'm positive flowers have intelligence. I've spent years trying to increase their IQ. I know I'm about to succeed. That's fucking insane. You know what? He's not wrong. They do have some measure of intelligence, but they don't have brains. They're not free thinking. They do have behavior patterns, but I mean, that's insane. Okay, he's a supervillain. Checks out. It's fine. That does it. Take your full gadget and get out. You're fired. But you haven't heard the last of me, Evans. I love it. Okay, I like him. I like him already. He's big and menacing. Look how much taller he is than everybody else. That's good. Boy, what a creep. Oh, well, that's none of my business, but you're wrong, Johnny. You fucking idiot. That embittered man will soon become one of the most dangerous foes you've ever encountered. Which, I doubt, because I've never heard of him. So, I don't know. I mean, Dr. Doom doesn't count? Like, what are you talking about? Must we go by the slow bus? I could fly us to where my old Corvette is parked in just a few minutes. We go like this or not at all. Now admit it, isn't it pleasantly relaxing to ride slowly and safely? Isn't this better than speeding through the sky like a fiery nitwit? God, you know what? I used to have a girlfriend like her. Just wanted everything to be like super safe and secure. Yeah, I wasn't a good fit for her. Youch! If this Slowpoke wasn't so goddamn pretty, I'd... Hold on. Maybe the word pretty isn't, you know, it's... Okay. Soon as they reach Johnny's car... Is it okay if we tear along faster than 5 miles an hour? 5 miles an hour? My God, she's even worse than I thought. Of course. What a shame a nice boy like you is the torch. If only you'd stop flaming on and settle down. Fuck. That's like asking Elvis Presley to stop singing. I can take Elvis's dreamy singing a lot easier than your nightmarish flaming on. Don't you know flaming youth went out with the roaring 20s, goddammit. Now shut up and marry me. Oh, Jesus. Just my luck. To have a crush on the one gal who isn't impressed with the Human Torch? Other gals everywhere flip when I make with the fireworks. Yeah, look at those girls are nice. Why don't you get a girl who likes you, Johnny? Just do that. Just go for a girl who likes you as opposed to a girl who doesn't like you. I mean, I'm no expert in love and romance, clearly. I'm not an expert, but I don't know. Live your life, John. Don't mind me. I'm such a world-famous superhero. How can she be so unimpressed? Is she putting on an act? So I'll think she's different from the other babes? It beats the blazes out of me. I don't know. I think she's being genuine, Johnny, honestly. Of course, if she's really sincere, I could stop flaming on, but, you know. We heard about you losing your flaming abilities. Now that you're no longer glamorous, you need to get lost. Ignore those cats. I like you for yourself. But he is the flames, though. That is... I don't know. You know what? That's a good point. I don't love Johnny. I love the Human Torch. I don't know whether to be peeved or pleased, because Doris prefers me as Johnny to my being the Torch. Boy, leave it to a gal to get a guy all mixed up. Oh, here we go. Back to the PlantMan. Here's the good shit. Late that night in the garden at Sam's home, while storm clouds overhead rumble ominously. Everyone thinks I'm a fool. When I prove my theory, I'll make them pay with their lives if necessary. Suddenly, fate takes a fantastic hand in the affairs of the fanatical gardener. Downward flashes a lightning bolt, and in a 1 in a million freak accident... What is it? His super intelligence shears? Fan my hide, it's a miracle. My invention isn't broken. But what are these new rays? They're coming from it. How are we gonna give this guy super power? I don't know. Fuck it, a lightning bolt. The plant. It's fanning me. Wait. I just exclaimed fan my hide. Is it That's fucking great. Is it possible? Can it be? Yeah. Oh my God. Start fighting, you two. That's an order. Uh-oh. Are you gonna make the trees fight? I thought they were your allies, sir. I thought you were allied with the trees, good sir. Oh my God, this is hilarious. Look at them. They have little faces and everything. It's like, what's that one show? The Wizard of Oz, right? Yeah, The Wizard of Oz with she tries to pick the out. Anyway. Haha, somehow that lightning bolt altered this gadget. So it works. Not only have I increased the IQ of those two trees, but they must obey my commands. I've become a master of all plant life. He's like poison ivy. I see like giant poison plants, you know, like giant fly-eating Venus traps or whatever. Exulting madly, the gloating fanatic comes to a grim decision. I hereby dub myself the PlantMan, now to avenge myself on the one who fired me. And then an hour later, at the jewelry store where Doris's father is employed as manager, I'll just aim my ray at that plant near the door and turn off the burglar's alarm. That's an order. Do you hear? An order from the PlantMan. How is he gonna do that? That's it. Form yourself into the shape of the correct key and unlock the door. Oh my god, how's it? Look at it. How does... That doesn't... Plants can't do that. It's a comic, whatever. I love it. It's good, man. First Porcupine, then Scarecrow, now the PlantMan. Ah, mwah, chef's kiss. Haha, well done, slaves. Your master is well pleased. That safe must have been opened in front of many times. Now you open it for me. What? Oh my god, they are intelligent. Who knew these pink flowers, these little tulips, was memorizing the fucking safe? Oh my god, this is so good. Nice work. You're remembering the combination perfectly. Don't stop now, my lovely vassals. And minutes later, I'll get the loot, and Evans, I'll get the blame. Now to plant some incriminating evidence. Incriminating evidence? Why would he rob his own jewelry store? It makes no sense. I stole this and broke the band purposely. Police will think a weak link snapped and it fell off Evans' hand unnoticed by him. Exit the PlantMan. It'll look like an inside job. Oh, how I'd love to see Evans' face when they grill him. Soon in Evans' home. Why don't you believe him? My father knows nothing about the robbery. He's never done anything dishonest. Yeah, well, that's for us to decide, young lady. He looks plenty guilty to me, and I know he's not guilty. Meanwhile, a joyriding Johnny Storm. Police cars in front of Doris's house. I better find out what's cooking. I don't like the looks of it. I tell ya, I don't know how my watch got in front of the open safe. It's his shop. That's how, because it's his shop. It belongs to him. Keep yourself available for more questioning. Oh, Johnny, they suspect my father is a thief. Yeah, he probably did it. I mean, it's his shop. Don't worry, Doris. I have faith in your father. I'll clear his name as the Human Torch. That's a promise. The next night, a blazing human form hurtles downwards towards the jewelry store. I expected you, Torch. I framed Evans. Get me if you can. It's the gardener Evans fired. Excuse me, his name is the PlantMan? Idiots. I knew you'd be poking your nose where it doesn't belong, so I set a little trap for you. Plants, spray your dew on him. He's talking to the plants. He's fucking crazy. It's fine, Johnny. I would have thought the same thing. Yipes. The plants are obeying his commands. My flames are being doused. What kind of powers does he have? Tree roots imprison his ankles, the PlantMan commands. In amazing response, grasping roots wriggle up from the earth like writhing snakes. Holy cow! Your cookie device works, but how? Dude, aren't you like the stepbrother of Reed Richards or whatever? You've seen crazier shit than this. No, you're not laughing at my genius now, are you, Torch? Weeds, wrap yourself around that callow youth's form. Bind him. Splendid. Oh, I'm in a weed straitjacket. Hey, I resent that callow crack. Yeah, he's a callow. I don't know what callow means. I haven't used that word since the 60s. Plants, release the helpless fool after I'm gone. He's so damp. It'll be a long time before he can flame on again. I still can't believe this is really happening. Is that it? Is that seriously? He can't flame on if he's wet? So like, just basically anybody with a cup of water is his mortal nemesis? Is that true? Johnny, is that true? Because I respected you, Johnny, but I might have to take some of that respect back. If that's all it takes. A half hour later, what? You were sitting in that park for a goddamn half hour, just sitting there, waiting, just drying little by little. Ridiculous. The plants are letting me go as he ordered. They're harmless now. The crackpot who calls himself PlantMan is a real honest-to-gosh super threat. Nah, he's more like a side story in a back issue of a side series to a main series. That's probably not super threat, but that's fine. I don't dare tell anyone what's happened, or they'll think I've gone bats in the belfry. I have a hunch he won't wait long to strike again, though, and next time I'll be ready. How? Go get Reed, or go get the thing. Go get the thing to do. What are you gonna do? Spray water on the thing? Yeah, right. Meanwhile, the very next day. It's only fitting that the PlantMan, mighty ruler of the vegetable world, should wear a green costume. This uniform I made will symbolize my terrifying powers. You made that? This issue's giving me a lot of doubt. I'm just saying, it's a fucking green trench coat, all right? You probably bought that. You probably bought it. Soon in New York City Central Park. I hereby declare this is my headquarters. Bow down to me, my subject plants. I can't say I wouldn't do the same thing. Central Park is cool. It's neat. If you've ever been, it's, you know, it's pretty nice. Is he for real? I mean, except all the homeless people and like some graffiti, but whatever. I've seen a lot of wax, but that screwball tops them all. He's not a screwball and he's fucking gonna kill you. Great Scott, the trees are blowing to him. It's unbelievable. He's got some awful power over him. It's the most awesome thing I've ever seen. This park is my domain. Plants, drive those clods out. He's fucking just gonna take Central Park. I love it. I mean, if I wanted a superhero hideout, dude, Central Park, yeah. A moment later, sheer pandemonium reigns. Clear out, all of you. Oh my god. Oh shit, he's getting him with the thorns? Oh dude, could you imagine? It's like cactus. Fucking terrible. Disarm him, tree, hold him prisoner. That's it, my faithful slave. Within minutes, the park is completely abandoned, except for... Tell the mayor, unless he surrenders the city to me at once, I'll have my plant allies tear down City Hall, do you understand? Or must I give more dramatic demonstrations of my power? No, I fucking got you the first time. I want him out of here fast, but treat him gently, my leafy friends. Gently. That tree caught the park guard. Jesus Christ. It's lowering him to safety. What is this, black magic? Yes, it's black magic. I mean, it's a lightning bolt, but basically it's just fucking black magic. So far, so good. First I'll conquer New York, then city after city, and finally the world. Puny humans won't have a chance against the PlantMan. PlantMan. I feel like there's another supervillain called PlantMan. Like, I feel like he's not the only PlantMan. You know what I mean? Or like Mega Man. Was there ever a PlantMan in Mega Man games? Probably. There's been everything in Mega Man games. Plants outnumber people by the billions, and I rule the plants. Today, Earth, tomorrow, the stars. Really? You're gonna take the plants into space? Lots of doubt coming from this issue, let me tell you, but please, PlantMan, prove me wrong. Meanwhile, at City Hall. If all these witnesses didn't swear you're telling the truth, I'd have you locked up in a loony bin. This is unbelievable. A man walking around making the plants obey him? Yeah, that's fucking nuts. Never mind that we live in a world where giant space giants fucking eat entire planets. Plants? Nah, it's fucking unbelievable. Minutes later at Johnny's home in Glenville on Long Island. Ooh, Glenville on Long Island. Wow. Neato for a teenager? Not bad. And the PlantMan, can you imagine? He's demanded the mayor surrender New York to him at once. It's time to blaze into action. No telling what PlantMan will do next, goddammit. Flame on. Off to New York City Hall flashes the fiery crusader at flaming speed. Before you try anything else, give me a chance to fight the PlantMan. What? The Human Torch, as opposed to the Inhuman Torch. You've got to. I'll take superpowers to defeat his superpowers. Yeah, whatever. Go to it, Torch. Is it free? Do I gotta pay you? No? Well, fuck it. Well, seconds haven't learned your lessons yet, eh, Torch? Well, pardon me for not bringing you a bouquet of stinkweeds, PlantMan, but this is the payoff, mister. Quick, just get him with more of the dew. He's, you know, or just get a fucking sippy cup of water. You fucking handle him. Confuse that pesty teenager with a leaf storm. Holy shit, leaf storms. What do you expect me to do, PlantMan? Beg you to leave me alone? You'll have to do better than this. Uproot yourselves! Crash down on the torch. Trap him beneath your mighty bulk. The titanic tree topples down with so powerful an impact that the very ground shudders, and then suddenly... Oh yeah, he's fucking made of fire. So that didn't fucking work. Better give up, PlantMan. You're outclassed. This is the Human Torch you're tackling. Bah! And again, bah! So far, I've only been toying with you. Now I'll get serious. Now I'll finish you off for good. Yeah, please, do it. Go get him, my little seaweed friend. Seaweed? Where the fuck did you get seaweed in goddamn Central Park? Maximum doubt. Maximum. Huh? What in blazes? Damp seaweed? That's what I said. They're putting out my flames. Oh, okay. They knew. They were like, we've gone too far. We need to explain it. I borrowed them from a marine exhibit, just for you, my hopeless friend. And now PlantMan really pours into his absolute vulnerable foe. Attack slaves, drop down upon him in ever-increasing numbers. Ow, those hurtling acorns, they feel like bullets. Oh my god. I love this so much. Fruit raining down on me from the trees on all sides. I can't take much more, I'm getting weak. I'm starting to feel faint. Once I pour this vat of water over you, you'll be finished. Oh man, he knew Human Torch was coming back, and he just filled up a giant bucket of fucking water. Oh my god, this is it. I've got an idea. It's my only hope. In one last mighty effort, Johnny launches the remainder of his great flame power skyward. Giant fireball, it's now up to you, and if you fail, it's the end for the torch. What'll it be? Oh my god, I can't take the drama. As the awesome, fiery phenomenon hovers above the thickest vegetation. Ah, what's happening? My plants are beginning to wilt. You're beaten, PlantMan. Those fireballs, intense heat is evaporating the moisture. Why didn't you just do that from the beginning? Without moisture, they can't live. And now they're attacking you. Because of their increased intelligence you've given them, they've realized that you've got them into this. How dare you revolt against me, your master? Stop, you fools, I command you, no! No! Brainless creatures, you've destroyed the machine with which we could have ruled the universe! A few minutes later, the fireball burned itself out, and the plants no longer have superior intelligence. But where did PlantMan go? I'm here, inside this clever hiding place. A hollow tree trunk, you blasted flaming demon. I'll build another plant control device and destroy you if it takes the rest of my life. And the next time, my plan will be foolproof. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm down for another PlantMan. This was... mwah. Later in Glenville. Thanks for clearing my father by revealing the PlantMan framed him, Johnny. Everyone's grateful to you for defeating that fiend. Yeah, I never thought I'd see the day Doris would adorn the torch. Man, do I rate. Oh, Jesus, finally. You're such a nice boy. Now, if only you could conquer your mad desire to keep flaming on all the time. Oh no, here we go again. You can't win with the feminines. You can't win. Uh-oh. Too bad, Doris. I can't see this relationship lasting much longer. After all, the Plant Man will be back, and when he comes back, we're gonna need the Human Torch to stop him. But, you know, I'm happy. I'm happy. Oh my god. The camp in this story was delicious. It's beautiful. It pushed the imagination to the absolute limit, and I was here for it. This has got to be like a 9 out of 10, guys. This is really great. I love the Plant Man. I love how he has all these different plants and they all have different powers and abilities. I love that he's just a gardener, but he just happens to be brilliant. You know, I love it. I love the Human Torch, and I like his relationship with Doris. I do. I like how she's obsessed with Johnny and she just doesn't even care about the Human Torch. That's funny to me. That's like the perfect role reversal from the classic damsel stereotype, where the damsel is hopelessly in love with the hero and completely abhors the secret identity. In this case, it's the opposite. She wants Johnny desperately, and she can't stand the Human Torch. I like that. I like that dynamic. I think the Plant Man is a dynamic villain. I'm gonna have to look through more of these strange tales. Well, they're not all like this, but Johnny Storm, for a time after the absolute cataclysmic success of Fantastic Four, Johnny Storm was given his own solo series in Strange Tales. He took over every issue. He had an exclusive story in every issue for a good while. There's quite a few of these. So I'm gonna have to look through and see what other kind of crazy villains show up, you know, because Johnny Storm, he works as a solo hero. He really does work. I like it. He's a little bit like Spider-Man, you know. He's a teenager. He's got these little teenage problems. He encounters a weird villain, you know. He has problems with girls. It's great. I really enjoy it. So I'll have to see some more of this. I gotta say, Human Torch, pretty cool. Pretty cool. I was worried that he wouldn't be anything outside of the Fantastic Four, but I was wrong. But anyway, what do you guys think? I give it a 9 out of 10. I loved this. I'm gonna have to look into more of these and see what other things I can find to feature on the channel. But yeah, big fan of the Human Torch. Anyway, what do you guys think? What do you guys rate this on a scale of 1 to 10? Anyway, that's it for this comic book. If you liked reading this comic with me and you want to read more comics with me, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, nerds, stay heroic.